Good morning, everybody. My name is A. Murli. Today, I want to give a presentation upon the Save Soil movement. All of you have heard about the titles like Save Earth, Save Water, Save Paper, but you may heard of the Save Soil, but it's maybe rare. It started by the mystic and the spiritual leader, Sadhguru, as you can see on the PPT. He is Sadhguru Jaggi Vasu. The main theme of the Save Soil movement is to bring back the organic content from 3 to 6%, which is very helpful in agriculture purposes. So it got approval from many international organizations like World Health Organization, Food Association of and Organization, and European Union, and etc. Because it has a huge impact on the global world, it got simply approved from the so many international organizations. So, as I said, the main theme of the Save Soil movement is to bring back the organic content. That means organic content is the layer which helps the plants to grow faster and be nutritious. Um, it is a dense layer of 2 to 3 inches of thick layer, which is like topsoil. So it can be formed by decay and decomposition of matter. So next to the point. So what does organic content mean? As I said, organic content means the 2 to 3 inches of thick soil, which contains most of the nutrients required for the plant growth, and which can hold water up to 90% of its mass. That means it's like a sand, so it can hold water and prevent floods and everything. So why to bring back the organic content in the soil, and what caused the depletion of the organic content? So coming to the point, why to bring back the organic content? So as you can see on the world map, it shows four gradings. That is, which is very degraded, stable, and no vegetation. That means where the organic content is less than 3 or 6% and nearly equal to the 1%. That means the soil is not. It cannot be used for the agricultural purposes. So, as you can see, the world population is growing day by day. As a rough estimation, in next 40 years, we may reach the mark of 9 billion people. If the situation continues like this, the very degraded lands are where we live, and the stable lands are under the permafrost. As you know, it is all the frozen lands of Alaska, Russia, and etc. So, which cannot be used for the cultivation. Even though it's stable, we cannot use for the agricultural purposes. So, we have to take the lead and bring back the organic content as soon as possible. So, as the organic content starts to deplete, the plant growth also starts to decline. So, so to bring back the organic content, we must use the older methods. That means the cover crops and everything like that, and the tree vegetations. The organic content mainly comes back from the decomposition of the leaves and the dead matter. So it can bring back we can bring back the organic content in the soil, and we can save the soil as much as possible. So soil is an asset which came from our ancestors. So we need to pass upon the soil to the future generations. So keep in mind that try to educate some farmers about this save soil movement, and which may help you a lot. So this is the end of the PPT. And if you have any questions, you can ask. Thank you. Any questions?
No question. Okay, next.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. This is Deekshita from CSIT, first year, and I am here to present about 7 wonders of world. We have beautiful 7 wonders of world. The first one is Great Wall of China, and the second one is Petra, the Taj Mahal, and Machu Picchu, Colosseum, the Christ, the Redeemer, and Chichen Itza. First, we can know about the Great Wall of China. It is located in the historical place of Beijing, China, and it took 24 years to build. And during its construction, 4 lakh people were died. And the second one is about Petra. It is located in the historical place of Jordan. It took 3 years to build, and it is most famous for architecture. The Taj Mahal. It is located in the Agra, Uttar Pradesh, and it took 15 years to build. And it is created by Emperor Shah Jahan as a memorial of his late wife Mumtaz Mahal. And it is built by using white marble. And the next one is Machu Picchu. It is present. It is located in the Peru, and it took 20 years to build it. And it is popular for agricultural center. Colosseum. It is most popular for gladiatorial games, and it is located in Italy, Rome. And it is there are animals which are used in the gladiatorial games like bulls, elephants, lions, etc. And it was built. It is around 20 years to build it. The next one is Christ the Redeemer. It is located in Brazil, and it took 3 years to build it. And 3 years to build it. Here, the symbol represents the protector of the people. The next one is Chichen Itza, and it is located in Mexico. It took nearly 300 years to build, and the manya, which is present in the Chichen Itza, cannot be climbed. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can ask.
No questions? Okay, next person.
Good morning to one and all. Myself, CH Avinash from CSIT section. Today's my topic is mandala arts. These are the context for now we have to discuss about mandala arts and origin of the mandala arts and real-time arts. This mandala arts is mostly used in the traditional way for festivals like many festivals. These mandala arts are drawn by using the geometrical lines, and these are created in the service of world great religions like the countries India, China, Japan, Nepal, etc. Believing in the respect difference of the album university. These mandala arts is used in meditation instruments, and The symbols using for the prayer in countries like China, Japan, and Tibet. This this arts is looks like doodle arts, but the doodle arts can't use the geometrical lines. The origin of the mandala arts. The mandala arts is The mandala arts is originated in the India in the 8th century to 12th century, but now practiced in the Buddhism. This mandala arts was invented in the 4th century. These mandala arts is different types, like sand mandala arts, healing mandala arts. In sand mandala arts, this type of mandala arts can draw by using some sands, and healing mandala arts cure some we can cure some other patients by using this mandala arts by illusion diagrams. We can hypnotize him by using these arts, and this is the real time arts in mandala. These are in India, many arts are there, but mandala arts plays the unique role. Mostly, mostly we can see the mostly these arts we can see in the northern side in festivals. These type of arts we can use in wall paintings, folk designs, etc. Thank you. Thank you, guys. If anyone has any questions.
Any questions?
Any questions? Then
Good morning, one and all. Myself, Vijay Kumar from CSIT, first year. Today, my topic is metaverse. It will be the future of our internet. The word metaverse is originated from the science fiction novel Snow Crash. The word meta means beyond or after, and the word verse means universe. The word metaverse means the universe after the universe. Now, to get the key points that to be discussed in this topic, what is a metaverse? Metaverse, it's a 3D virtual reality space in which the humans can interact with the computer system, and it is a combination of AR, VR, cryptocurrencies, and NFTs. The AR means augmented reality, in which we can directly add our physical elements to the digital world, and this AR is used in our mobile phones like Snapchat lenses and Google lenses. And virtual reality means in this virtual reality we can experience the virtual reality through wearing virtual VR headset, and we can immerse in the surroundings. We feel that the objects to be appear to be real, and we can immerse in the surroundings. And now about cryptocurrencies, it is a digital form of currencies in which can be used to buy a land in that metaverse, and we can gain these cryptocurrencies through playing games or advertising any ads. And next, NFTs. NFT means non-fungible tokens. In the metaverse, we can have our own land, which will be registered using NFTs, and the land will be registered by our name, and the selling growth of this land will be raised gradually, and we can give our land to lease to anyone. Next, there are two types of metaverse. there are blockchain meta based and social based. And use case of metaverse means what are the uses of metaverse? We can buy our land, buy our own land in the metaverse using real estate, and we can travel to any place sitting in the constant education. Online classes are going nowadays to 2D, I mean Web 2.0. In future generations, we can experience the teachers are with us by using VR headsets and fitness. Staying and running in a one place, and we can experience that we are going to some other place. And shopping, we can shopping using VR headsets, and we can choose our daily needs from the shopping mall, and the objects will be delivered to our end. And video games, we can play video games using VR headsets, and playing video games we can earn our cryptocurrencies, and we can feel a physical touch by wearing haptic suits and haptic gloves. And so what we can do in the metaverse means we can make a virtual properties, and we can earn cryptocurrencies using by playing games. Next, we can advertise anything, and we can own our digital properties and buy and sell our land or unique assets. Thank you. Any questions? Okay. Influence of cyber.
Friends, I am Rajesh from CSIT. I am here to present a topic on cybercrime. Cyber is actually the word cyber means the slang of com, uh, computer where illegal activities can be done. And going to the point, first of all, we discuss about the history of the cybercrime. It was first recorded at it took place in 1820 after the invention of Charles Babbage, the computer. So this is not the surprising considering the fact that abacus, which is thought the earliest 3500 BC, in India, Japan, and China in the era modern computer, however, analytic engine of Charles Babbage. The first spam email took place in 1976 when it was sent out at the advent. Cybercrime are mostly done by making unwanted phone calls and by spam messages. Uh, in cybercrime, phishing is the main thing, and the majority of cybercrime centered on fraud and phishing. India is the third most targeted country of phishing attacks after US and UK. Social networks as well as e-commerce sites like a major targets. At 1832, $3 billion US dollars were stolen. It was the first crime done by using computer and the internet. So we also discuss about the topic of phishing, a deception designed to seek valuable personal data such as credit card number, password, account data, or other information. Actually, for protecting ourselves from cyber crime, we may suggest some hard password, strong passwords. So, encrypt the data. We must should not enter the data, say that our information to anyone. We should use the strong password and also use the antivirus for protect the computer from itself. We should also keep firewall. The routing of our web traffic can be safe. Updating the operating system provides us a security. We can see the cyber attack statistics in 2013. India is the third third most country which was attacked by cyber attack. If you have any queries, you can ask me. If you have any questions, you can ask me about cyber attack. No questions? Thank you.
Good morning, friends. I'm Sanjay Kumar from CSIT. Now I'm telling about conservation and protection of forests. For we know that protecting forest is major role in our forests make both common life and climatic conditions well and good. Protecting forest is major role. Conservation of forest. Nowadays, human beings are constantly cutting deep trees for the reasons like shelter, shelter and fuel wood, timber, and from raw materials for industrial waste. This makes this makes the climatic conditions very very hard.
Please do not distract him.
Keeping in view importance of forest in our life, the people all over the world have stopped unnecessary deforestation. Our government have also made laws to prevention of unnecessary falling of trees according to the Act 16 in 1921 and developed some sanctuaries and from national parks, etc. Areas of forests, timber, for- timber and wood, fuel wood, and f- some raw material for industries, which uses this. Which people began life on this plant for forest dwellers. They were food gatherers and depend on the forest for all their needs, food, clothing, and shelter. They gradually became the food growers, cleaning small paths in the forest to grow food. But they continued to depend on the forest to meet a lot of their needs. Even today, people depend on the forest for many things like. Thank you. Any questions?
Can you tell me in which time period deforestation takes place?
In the year 1954 to 1960, the deforestation takes place for more timber and fuel.
Good morning to everyone. My name is Javakar. My topic is importance of algorithm in our life. Algorithm is a step-by-step process to solve a particular problem. Everyone has a problem, but how to they do not know how to solve it. Algorithm takes place to solve a particular problem. It is nothing but a step-by-step process to solve a particular problem. First, we have to give some instructions to the problem, and then it is processed step by step, and then we get the outputs. Traffic signals and bus schedule, GPS and Spotify and Google search. These are all have a algorithm to search anything. If we are search anything in Google, it is processed and what user asks and what I have, and it is search in these are all happens only when given with algorithm. Not only in computer wise, everybody has a problem. These are all, we can solve the problem by step-by-step process. There are so many types of algorithms. Uh, some types of algorithms are recursive algorithm, research algorithm, backtracking algorithm, and brute force algorithm. These are the different types of algorithms. If you want to create an application, we have to give these algorithms definitely. Mainly, recursive algorithm is good for creating an application. It calls a function recursively, and then we create an application. Recently, we saw Kranti Vlogger YouTube channel is attacked by a hacker. This is because of there is a bug in the algorithm of YouTube. Even there is so many users in YouTube, but there is a bug in algorithm of YouTube. If our algorithm is weak, then the different types of malwares are entering into our system. There are some types of malwares are spyware, adware, and Trojan horse and botnets, and these are the different types of malwares. Spyware is steal our data from one system to another system, and adware is the type of malware. It's also store our data, but if we search a movie in Google, if you want to download a movie in Google, it shows a ad in front of our system. Even if we click cancel button, it takes to a different website. This is happens because of only adware malware, and there is important malware which is harm our device is Trojan horse. It copies our data from one system to another system and repeating. Any questions?
Can you explain me about the best case, worst case, and average case in the scenario of algorithm?
Best case, worst case. Install there are different types of algorithm, different types of worst case and best case. We don't know install.
Any algorithm you can explain.
People stop giggling.
You can explain me by taking any example. I want to know about the best case, worst case, and average case in particular algorithm.
In a particular algorithm, just take an example in a particular algorithm we use for
Turn the
answer.
camera towards you.
I just read a common algorithm which is used for loops and while loops. Whenever you use for loops, we use n terms up to it is solve the problem. It is the best case is ON, and the worst case is number of terms.
Good afternoon, everybody. This is Bhavya from CSIT of first year, and the topic I chose for today's presentation is a vote for right. In this presentation, as you can see on the screen, we are going to discuss the following topics. Firstly, I want to tell you about what a vote is. Generally, when we have two divisions or two groups, if we want to select a team, then we literally choose which team gets more votes. In similar way, we also choose our governments where we speak our choice and we select the governments. And we have voting rights in India, in which we have an Article 21 of UDHR, which states everyone of the society has equal right to vote and can choose their representative. And next, as we discussed what a vote is, I also want to share the criteria required for a candidate to vote. So, to vote, a citizen must be of India, and the person should be of 18 years above age, and he must be of a sound mind. The government of India also started. Recognizing 25th January January as National Voters Day from 2011, which is to encourage young citizens of India to vote. Uh, if I ask what is voting, or what is your opinion about voting, mostly the answer will be it is a right. But then it's just not a right; it is also a privilege and responsibility to vote, because it is a responsibility because we are, as a citizen, we have the right to choose our government, and we have a right to ask what the government is doing, and it is a privilege because we see different countries not having any voting system or a democracy for the people, by the people, and to the people. They rule on their own, but then we have such a wonderful privilege of voting and choosing our government system. Uh, some people also feel like, uh, why me to vote, because it's just a one vote, it doesn't make any difference. But then the truth is every vote counts and every vote matters, because even if even if there is equality between, then the one vote will choose the majority team. And I want to conclude with this: as we, the responsible citizens, and we, the future generation of India, we have to make wise decisions, and we have to choose a good government system, and we have to make our nation great. And so I would like to end this presentation. Any questions?
You can put her on the screen. Sophia should be there on the screen.
Yes. She's on the screen.
Somehow I cannot see.
Yes.
Yes.
Leave?
Yes.
No problem. So happy to see Sophia, who did all the best. Your presentation is very organized. You are very clear with your voice, and you have given all your thought very well. Just I was also discussing the same to Mahati ma'am. When I compared your presentation with that of some other fellow who was doing in the other class, his organization was very good. His slide show was also very good. But unfortunately, the boy who could not speak English language on a daily basis, he made all mistakes. Poor guy, he knows how to present all the content that he has just done. But only the problem that he had is his language is not really making him go forward. A lot of thought is coming, but that is not transferred in the name of words or in the name of sentences or in the name of language. So this is what the whole story I can now let you. One side Bhavya's presentation, the other side I didn't remember the boy's name, but the boy is very wise. His organization of the slides are wonderful. He has started giving contents very well. He also has started giving main points, sub points, and then precautions, advantages, disadvantages on a topic that he has taken. That is the material right. We always look at these dynamics of presentation. Alright,
Yes, sir.
so Bhavya,
Sir.
this is all appreciation for you. Now I have my question.
Yes, sir.
Can I?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. So in fact, you have taken a very sensitive and sensible area of interest. I don't know whether this question really is that sensible or not. I would like to take it
Yes, sir.
if you accept.
Yes, sir.
So what's your presentation saying about wrong road sport, rigging that happens when there is a choice of people's vote that is cast already? Of course, in recent times, the history is very low, but when we have gone back to the days, the history showed your vote has already been cast. Your vote might have been used already. So in such case, what is your idea to eradicate the problem? Because that is a social stigma. Before you go there, your vote is used by somebody else. How dangerous it is. Before you go in cinema hall, your seat cannot be used by somebody. Then, to decide the fate of nation through elections, if your vote is used by somebody else, how dangerous it is? What are your suggestions on this?
Sir, I think it is lack of security.
Your suggestion. I'm not asking you to comment on that. Your suggestion through your presentation. What is that you can suggest to avoid these problems in the voting system? Being a computer science engineer, we are supposed to think seriously about this system of voting. Can you try it till later?
Yes, sir.
Then this presentation, the viewers of this presentation will be having a suspense on that. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
What do you say? Any ready-made idea? Do you have one or two ideas? Foolproof software. Am I right? Foolproof software. That is one of the ideas I have. Your software must not be cracked by anybody. It is heard. Several times we heard. Your vote is used by somebody. It's like a vending machine when a coin is taken and ticket is not coming out. How is your risk? How is your feeling? You go for a weighing machine. You put a 2 rupee coin. Sureka was deeply smiling at Vijay is smiling actually at me. He must have had the same kind of experience. A coin that you have set in the weighing machine, it takes all coins and not delivering your weight. How do you feel it? The same is the process even when you miss a voting. Think about it, Bhavya.
Yes, sir.
Thank you anyway. God bless you. Come on, let's start.
Yes. Good afternoon, this is Tejita from CSIT. My topic is role of advertisements in one life. Okay, what is advertisement? Advertisement is the promotion of products, brands, and services to attract people's interest. It is a message which it is a message which is paid for who sends it, and to interact or influence the people who receive them. Next, importance of advertisements. Advertisements not only benefits traders, it also benefits customers as well. It provides awareness about the existence of the product. It gives information about its brand, and it also uses for. We can also see creativity and innovations for the society. And next, coming to types of media used in advertisements. Firstly, television. Television is a wide range in which people look. So it is beneficial for the traders who uses advertisements in TV. Next, radio. Radio is it's a way of so some of them think that radio is the least effective way of communication, but it's one of the best, you know, and it's also low in cost. Next, outdoor. Outdoor advertisement is also known as out of home advertisement. Its best example is billboards. We can see we can see besides through highways and all. It is effective and co- cost effective means of communication. Next, printed advertisements. We also know newspapers, magazines, brochures, which are used for advertisements. Newspaper is the king of printed advertisements. After digitalization, even people love to read newspaper advertisements. Next,
That's
mobile.
microphone ready. That's microphone. You are eating it. No problem. Continue.
Mobile. We all see that we all people nowadays use mobile effectively. Advertisements designed to be viewed on mobiles and other portable devices. Even we go to various websites, we see many advertisements there. Next, online advertisements. Promotions through digital platform using social media, browsing platforms, blogs, online and advertisements, and more. Thank you. Any questions?